it's better to subscribe these channels. Let me show you again. I'm sure you all see it, but maybe some of the students, they don't know what is going on, or maybe they don't have idea. Maybe even they don't know how to subscribe like YouTube channels, right? For example, now I have, can you see the screen now? Okay. Where is it? Yeah, of course. What about now? Can you see the screen now? Okay, good. So you guys, listen, whenever you open video in YouTube, okay, let me update that page. You will learn such a kind of things in ICT lesson, but because now we need it, so let me tell you at first. This is only for those students that they don't know how to subscribe YouTube channels or how to open transcription. Do you know what is a transcription? مثلا إذا عندنا أي فيديو أكو مكان لما نضغط عليه راح يفتح شو اسمه النص الفيديو. أوكي يعني نفس الفيديو ونفس الكلام بالنص. صندوق الوصف تمام. يعني transcription بتيجي بمعنى صندوق الوصف. أوكي تمام. In English we say transcription. In Kurdish we say video call بتكستو وقتها مو أقصى مناقشين لفيديو كا أكره بتكستيش بنوسينيش لبردستها چونكا زور خوش أو فولوي كلا أنا هني وش هذا زور واسحنا باللايتو تو شون أتواني الترانسكريبت كيتو we'll show you now. See my internet is too slow still. Okay. Okay, so look at that icon here. Can you see it, guys? This one? Yes, just click on this one. So here is report and there is open transcript. Okay, click on the open transcript. Then you will see the transcript next to the video right away here. See? Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English with Lucy. So, see? Whenever she starts to speak, Lucy, I mean, the English teacher, once she starts to speak, then there is a kind of, it's going to bold each sentence. While she's saying this part, it is going to be bold, this part, right? And then the others. Now look at it.
To English with Lucy. Today, we are going to talk about self-introduction. The answer to that dreaded question, tell me about yourself.
Okay, so is it clear now how you open transcription or how to open transcript? Mm-hmm. Yes or no? Tell me. Okay, good. Because this one is really good for you, okay? Whenever you are looking at kind of any video on YouTube, try to open transcript here, right away here. Yeah, there are some other ways, some kind of videos. Okay, sorry. Whenever there is a kind, sometimes there are another channel that whenever there is a video, once you open that part, oh, sorry, not that part here. See, show more. They will like what is that? See, if you look at here, they upload some kind of different links about their new YouTube channels, about same video or different video about, for example, this one is about English pronunciation, or this one is about free audiobook. Okay, so different kind of things and offers, and they shared the links as well. There is a link that they wrote to get the transcription or to see or to look at the video with the transcription. Here is the link, click on it. Okay, but this one is the easiest way, because while you are looking the video, next to the video you can see the transcript. Okay, so now let's continue. Yesterday we were in the experience part, isn't it? We finished position and company. We finished number 5 about qualification. Okay, for example, a 72-hour maths course, or a 3 days computer course, or a 4 months computer course. Okay, we finished that one as well. Let's move to the experience part.
In accounting for 3 years. Now, if you're in a more informal situation, one in which you're introducing yourself to make friends and to meet people and to get to know each other better, you may
it here because
down to grad is more informal. So it might be something that you do at a convention or in your English class. If you want to talk about courses or other achievements, you can say, I'm currently taking a course in subject, maths. Now, note the preposition, in versus on. You can take a course in something theoretical, like...
Yeah, yesterday we discussed that part as well, isn't it? We said whenever there is any course that you're going to take that course theoretically, okay, يعني بطريقة النظري مو بطريقة عملي، لازم انت نستخدم in ويا هاي مثلا اسم الدورة. A course in maths, a course in مثلا English, a course in geography, okay, a course in Arabic, and so many other lessons.
Maths. You can take a course on something practical, like...
But whenever there is a kind of a new course that you're going to get it practically, okay, and practical تجي بمعنى العملي، وtheoretical تجي بمعنى النظري، تمام؟ لازم نستخدم بهاي الpreposition on ويا هاي الاسم الدورة. مثلا a course on jewelry making, okay? Anything that it needs practicing or practicing, let's say, or the course is about only practical things, right? So you gotta use only on with it. What about the other theoretical one? No, we need only in. You guys make sure, because to get everything is in a clear way. Whenever something is not clear, please try to ask me. We'll repeat it for you 10 times even, because these kind of options, let's say this kind of information, it will be included for your exam, for your weekly exam, because I will ask you, I may give you some kind of course. For example, my brother is in a summer course and he is taking a course dash Arabic. So what you are going to use in that dash? What is the correct answer? Because like English or maths or Arabic, okay, are such a kind of lesson that you're going to learn them theoretically, so you have to use in. What about if there is another thing that is about practical things? Yeah, you gotta use only on. Okay, I mean, whenever there is a video, it's not only for wasting time to have some simple like ideas, to get some simple information. It may be very simple for many of you, but it may be very new for half of you, isn't it? So these kind of information gonna be included. You will see many questions, okay, inside this video in your weekly exam. So please take care about the video, okay?
Jewelry making or pottery. You can also remove the preposition. I'm taking a pottery course. If you want to say that you've finished a course, it's now on your CV, you can say, I have completed a 72-hour course in or on subject.
Yeah, so this one is about, once you say I have completed or I have completed a full month's course in English or a full month's course in computer, okay, you gotta use this one whenever you have finished your course already, because you have to mention such a kind of things in your CV. You have to say it in this way, right?
For the time scale of the course, you can say the number, dash, and then the unit of time, and that together forms an adjective. A 72-hour subject course. a 3-day subject course. Now, if you want to talk about experience, about your previous jobs, you can say, I have number years of experience in the field. I have 3 years of experience in the neuroscience field.
See guys, so here is the new point because yesterday we haven't covered this part. Experience يعني تجربة. Okay? يعني حتى نحن بالكردي بنقول شو اسمها تجربة. خبا كرديتشيا؟ Sharazai? I think so, yeah. So experience in English is whenever you've got something before, whenever you've got another job before. For example, I have 5 years experience in teaching English language, or you got experience in what is it? Teaching Arabic language, okay? So any number. So whenever you've got experience, you have to mention it inside your CV. But in case that you haven't worked before, okay, you haven't got any experience before, it's fine. You're not going to mention anything, okay? It's fine, 100. It's fine. I'm going to stop the video, don't worry. I have number years of experience in the occupation field.
مستينا بس بعتذر على
يا حبيبتي عادي حبيبتي. لا عادي أنا سددت الكاميرا مو مشكلة.
اوكي بس قبل ما نتجاوز هالمقطع تبع امتى نستعمل اون واين هي اخر قبل هالمقطع.
إذا عندنا أي دورة بطريقة يعني أخذنا الدورة وهاي الدورة نحن تعلمنا بطريقة الثيوريتيكال أو بطريقة النظري لازم نستخدمه ويا إن. أوكي؟ إذا يعني مثلا هلا عندنا المحاضرة إنجليزي.
إيه؟
شلون أنت تتعلمين اللغة الإنجليزية؟ بطريقة النظري ولا عملي؟
أكيد العملي.
نظري.
لا طبعا نظري. إيه طبعا نظري.
لا بس يعني بس ما مستفي شغلات مثلا إذا يعني عملنا مثلا تجارب هيك تحدثنا.
إيه تمام.
رح نتعلم أكثر يعني.
تمام هذا صحيح بس يعني بشكل عام. طبعا نظري. إيه طبعا. So لازم نستخدمه ويا إن. أوكي. What about computer lesson؟ يعني أغلبيهم طريقة العمل صح ولا لا؟
صح إيه صح.
تمام. So هاي إن إحنا نستخدمه ويا on. 3 days? Yeah. Wait, Hendren, let me show you this part again.
إيه
It's fine.
تبع on.
See, whenever there is theoretical تجي بمعنى وثمان شيء نظري. مثلا I'm taking a course. Yeah, I have a course in maths or I am taking a course in maths. So إذا نحن غيرنا هاي ال للأون راح تكون جواب غلط تمام؟
أوكي.
بس إذا عندنا أي دورة بطريقة practical مثل الكمبيوتر أوكي. So you have to say on مثلا I have a course on jewelry making or I have a course on computer lesson or I have a course on what is it? Driving. Okay?
Okay.
So these are because you got these lessons you're going to learn through practical way, you have to use on. Otherwise, whenever there are theoretical part, you have to use in. Is it clear 100 now? هلا واضح؟
إيه واضح.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
Or pottery. If you want to say for the unit of time, you necessarily have to say experience in sales. You can also say of sales experience, or I have 10 years of experience in. You can say I have 10 years of sales experience.
Yeah, see, we talked about experience well. You have to say I have, for example, 5 years experience, or I have 5 years of teaching English, or I have 5 years of sales experience. I have 10 years of teaching Arabic language or in teaching only. Okay, is that clear how you are going to mention your experience part in your CV, or how you are even saying while you are interviewing? Do we have anyone in this group that they got experience in any job? It's fine. It's not only about teaching. It's not only about what is it? Sales, like sales experience. We have some people that are already working, so they've got experience, right? So you can open your mic and tell us your experience if you have it. In case if you don't have it, it's fine. Doesn't need to mention anything. Yes, Lana.
Hello, Miss. How are you?
No? Great, thank you.
Thank you. I have an experience for about 2 months.
So
As
I
a
have 2
volunteer,
months experience in,
a volunteer
okay, where?
in a camp.
You were teaching them or you were helping them? I don't know. What did you do in the camp?
Helping them, and for 1 year teaching kids
Teaching
all
English?
English and many subjects, not
Uh-huh.
just English.
Okay. So you gotta say, I have 2 months of teaching experience in, for example, that camp or in that place or in that company, right? Or in a
Yes.
hospital or in that cafe or in that market. Good. What about Shakish? Thank you, Lana. Well done. Yes, Shakish.
Good morning, Miss Lina.
Good morning, Shakish.
I have 6 months experience of teaching in kindergarten.
Well done, Shakish. Shakish, I have to
Thank you.
call you from now on Sewan or Shakish.
Yes, yes.
Can I call you even Sewan? You know what I mean, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you, Shakish. It was really great.
Thank
You
you
know,
for
we have,
having me.
thank you, darling. So you have some people that they've got experience of teaching in some kind of different places, isn't it? That's really good. What about Lana again? You raised your hand again. You want to say something? Good. So let's continue.
Or I have 10 years of experience in sales. You can also say I've worked in field for however long you've worked there. I've worked in the accounting field for 3 years. Or I've worked in accounting for 3 years.
Yeah, see, there is another way also. You gotta use this one as well. It's same to explain or to mention your experience, okay? Like I've worked in the accounting field for 3 years, or I've worked in the University of Suleimani for 2 years, or I've worked in the Majid Mall for 3 years. Even you can say the field, I mean, in which part you worked, right? I've worked in the reception for 3 years, okay? Like hotel reception, market reception, I don't know, hospital reception, okay? Laboratory for 3 years, any number. So you gotta free this number because people are getting experience in different times, right? It's not related about exact number. So how many years you've got experience, you're gonna mention this number as well. Is that clear till now? Is everything clear? How we are going to explain our experience or how we are going to introduce our experience. Good.
Now, if you're in a more informal situation, one in which you're introducing yourself to make friends and to meet people and to get to know each other better, you may want to talk about your family. Now, obviously, there are the normal things like I have a brother, I have a sister, I have a mum and a dad. But what if you want to
see this part, number 7, is about how we are how we are giving information about family. But when we have to do this one, is it necessary to mention this point while we are introducing ourselves in a job interview? Of course not, because such a kind of details is related only while we are meeting someone for the first time, to get people, like to know more people, to have friends, right? Or maybe somebody asks you directly, how many brothers have you got? Or how many sisters have you got? Are you living with your mom and dad? So you got to answer in such a kind of different points. But basically, we are now mentioning these information in the job interview, okay? Or even in some kind of other places while we are working somewhere. In case if that person asks you personally, it's fine. You have to answer it, but basically we are not going to use such a kind of information or to mention such a kind of personal information in the job interview. Doesn't need, it's not necessary. Okay. جماعة هاي المقطع مقطع تجي بمعنى مثلا فاميلي تجي بمعنى عائلة. مثلا أنا عندي 2 أخو، أنا عندي مثلا 3 أخوات. أوكي. أنا أعيش مع أبوي وأمي مثلا. هدول المعلومات كلها معلومات خاصة، يعني ما أنا نحتاج مشان نتكلم هدول المعلومات بالوقت المقابل للشغل. بس إذا حدا سألتك عن هدول الشغلات فيكي تستخدميها، مثلا فيكي تجاوبي بهيجي الطريقة: نعم أنا عندي أخو، نعم أنا عندي أم، نعم أنا عندي أبو، مثلا بهيجي الطريقة. تمام. بس لما نحن نتكلم ويا الشخص للمرة الأول خلينا نقول، أو لما نحن نحاول مشان نلاقي الأصدقاء، أوكي، عادة بطريقة النورم بطريقة العادي، يعني نحن نستخدم هذول السؤال: كم أخت عندك، كم أخو عندك، أنت كم تعيش مع أهلك، عندك أبو ولا أم، وبهيج طريقة. هلا واضح؟ أوكي.
To give a little bit more information and also show off your language skills. One common mistake I hear my students make is when they're trying to talk about how large or how small their family is. They want to tell me how many family members there are in their family. I often hear them say, "We are 5 in our family." This isn't correct in English. In English, we say, "I'm from a family of number." I'm from a family of 4, or of English.
See, as she mentioned, even I've heard this style, okay, or let's say this response from many people, okay? While you are going to mention your family number, I mean, how many members are you in your family? Please do not say in this way. Like, don't say we are 5 in our family. I mean, we are talking about formal ways, okay, guys? Basically, you can use such a kind of forms while you're talking with your friends, it's fine. But basically, it's better to learn in a very academic or formal way. Because once you got this one, you will use same thing everywhere. Doesn't matter whether that position should be in a formal way or informal way. You are talking with your manager or with your close friend, it's fine. So don't say we are 5 in our family, okay? Say the other way.
In English, we say, "I'm from a family of number."
Yes.
I'm from a family of 4.
It's better to say I am from a family of 4. It means this family, they got only 4 person. Maybe mom and dad and 2 kids, isn't it? I am from a family of 6. I'm from a family of 12. So you got this number. Gonna be changed based on each people's family, isn't it? I'm from a family of 4. So now you guys tell me, let me choose some student, they can mention their family number. I'm from a family of 6. What about Ms. Huda? 6. Same? Yeah. Yeah, she's from a family of 6 as well. What about you guys? What about Rasha? What about Ahmed? So you guys try to raise your hand. Let me ask you this simple question. Yes, Susan?
Yes, teacher. I'm from a family of 6.
Good. Just like me and Ms. Huda, we are the same. Okay, what about Akar, Akram, and the others? Yes, Rasha.
I'm from a family of 4.
Yes, that's good. Yes, Kishan.
I'm from family of 6.
Just like us. What about the others? Thank you, Kishan. Yes, Shahid.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm from a family of 5.
Good.
Thanks.
God bless you all. What about the other students? Kalsoum, Gardenia, Guli, Dalkhosh, Feiruz, Jihan, Hind.
بس
Yes, Hendren.
يلا ما قلت اسمي بس يلا طلعنا. I'm from a family of 5.
Good. That's good. Yes, Shahid. Shahid. She said?
I have 3 sisters, but I have no brother. She's like me, Shayan.
Shahid or Shayan?
Shayan.
Okay, what about Rohlat? Yes, Rohlat.
Hello, Miss.
Hello.
I am from a family of 7.
That's good. What about Hind? Thank you, Rohlat. Yes, Rohlat.
I'm from
yes, Hind,
family
sorry.
of 4. Yes, teacher.
You are from a family of 4?
I'm from a family of 6.
Okay, good. Thank you, Hind. What about Feiruz?
I'm from a family of 6. I have 3 brothers and 3 sisters.
That's good. God bless you all. Thank you, Feiruz. What about Gardenia? Yes, Gardenia.
Hello, Miss.
Hello, honey.
I am from a family of 9.
Wow, that's cool. God bless you all.
Yes.
Are you the youngest one or the oldest one? I think you are the youngest one.
No, she's in the middle.
She's the middle one? Okay, yes, Gardenia. Thank you. What about Rohlat? I think Rohlat.
Yes, Miss.
Did you answer this one? Did you tell us about your family member?
هلا قرأت لك I am from a family of 6.
Okay, sorry, because you raised your hand again, so I just confused. Thank you, Rohlat.
Thank you.
Okay, so yes, Sakar.
Dani Bajma Mustafa.
Dani Bajma.
I am from a family of 4.
Good, God bless you all, Sakar. Thank you. Yes, Akram.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am from a family of 7.
Good, God bless you all. That's really. How many brothers have you got, Akram?
What?
How many brothers have you got?
2 brothers.
What about sister?
3.
Good. Thank you. Yes, Mir.
I'm from a family of 6.
How many brothers and sisters?
I'm an only boy in my family. I have 3 sisters.
Oh, the youngest one in your family, isn't it?
Say it again, teacher, please.
I mean,
Sorry.
you are the youngest.
I'm a middle one.
But he's the only
I have my sister is she's bigger than me, and I have 2 sisters. They are younger than me.
That's good. Yeah, thank you. God bless you all. Yes, Lukman.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I am from the family of the 8.
You are from a family of 8.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lukman.
Thanks.
Yes, Shinyan.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning.
I'm from a family of 5. I have 3 sisters, but I haven't any brother.
You didn't have any brother. Okay, God bless you all. Yes, Runaida.
Good morning, teacher.
Good morning, Runaida.
I am from family of 9.
Really? So you got a big family. It's nice.
Yes.
Thank you, Runaida. God bless you all.
Thank you.
What about Uthman? Yes.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Sorry,
morning.
I'm from a family of 4. I don't have brothers, just 1 sister.
So you got a family of 3 or 4?
Yes. No, it's 4. My
Good.
mom, my father, me, and sister.
Yeah, good. Thank you, Uthman. Well done.
Welcome.
Okay, let's continue.
Or we are a family of 4. That's a really important one for you to remember. It's a mistake I hear very frequently. If you want to talk about how many brothers or sisters you have, you can say, I am one.
Notifications, messages, email.
Okay, sorry, it was a reclam.
Of 4 siblings. Siblings doesn't specify the gender, so you don't have to say 2 brothers, 1 sister.
Yeah.
You can just say siblings, 3.
Yeah. See, sometimes we've heard many times, right? It's fine to say I have that much brother and I have that much sister, but even you can say I'm one of 4 siblings, okay? It's like about all your brothers and sisters. You've got 4 kids in your family, okay? Instead of your mom and dad. So I am one of 4 siblings. It means your mom and dad got only 4 children. Siblings? No. Yeah, I would say siblings. أو أهمل أو منالي. اوكي بالعربي موجود siblings. يلا افتحي المايك مس هدى وخبري الجماعة. Okay, Miss, you guys, Miss Huda told me, do you have, what is it, that word in Kurdish? I said, we basically say منال, isn't it? أو أنا منالي لما له. But in Arabic, I think you've got exactly that word.
نفس الأب ونفس الأم.
إيه؟
يعني شقيق.
شقيق؟
Yeah.
تمام. تجي معنا شقيق siblings?
يعني أدرتوا باكر جنين كتير هنا وعين البوش في أول شقيق.
No, it's same.
Father and mother different, it won't be a shaqiq, it will be just a brother and sister. But now me and Ahmed, we are shaqiq.
طبعا عندنا نفس الشيء. بس ده بس لو هكالك مثلا أجر siblings أو فرقي هي أملا عربية علين أجر مثلا أهالي براي حقي خوم نبي يعني كشكي حقي خوم نبي مثلا دايكو باك كان جاوز بتعبد دايك كان جاوز مثلا باكك دوجني هي so أمان راسه هرخشكو برام بلام دايك كان جاوزه لو حالته يا siblings ذكرناه هنا of course brother-in-law and sister-in-law يعني زر خش زر براو زر خشك okay. Good. So I'm one of 4 siblings, or I'm one of 6 siblings, okay? بالعربي sibling تجي بمعنى الشقيق صح؟ يعني مثلا الأخ الحقيقي ولا أخو الحقيقي صح؟ تمام.
Okay. I'm one of 4 siblings. Or even if you're already talking about families, you can just say, I'm one of 4, and they'll understand you. If you have no brothers or sisters, you can say, I am an only child. I'm an only child. You might want to talk about hobbies.
For this one, see, once you haven't got any sister or any brother and you're alone with your mom and dad, okay? So you can say, I'm an only child. إما بكون بيخو مالينشي تاقانية. وايا. So أنا كن هاي العبارة مستخدمة بالعربي. طفل وحيد. بس أوكي تمام. إيه طبعا. So I am an only child. أوكي. عندنا أي واحد بالهاي المجموعة ما عنده أي أخ ولا أخو عفوا ما عنده أي أخ ولا أخت. يعني she is or he is an only child in his or her family. Do we have anyone? تسمعني هي تقنبه؟ شكو براي هيج نبه؟
جيلي ايمتى قريب 2020 مو صحيحين ليش انا سمانة كردية نو نص
Ms. Huda is like was a mixture between both Arabic and Kurdish. A hint? Yeah, even my mic as well. Yes, a hint. ممكن تفتحي المايك hint?
Yes, teacher.
ما فهمت من شنو؟ أنتي كتبت
يعني
بالشات
ما
ما
فهمت
فهمت شلون
الشقيق.
يعني؟ الشقيق؟
أنا أي ما فهمت يعني هسه أني عندي يعني أخوان من أبويا.
أها.
يعني هذول
بس أنا مفتهمة عكس. أنا مفتهمة الشقيق هو من الأم لأنه من شق البطن من الماضي.
نعم.
أعتقد هو لازم من الاثنين يلا يصير شقيق من الأب ومن الأم.
الشقيق
يعني.
من الأم والغير شقيق اللي من الأب من أم ثانية.
أي أنا أقصد على هذا.
أي صح.
يعني من زوجة الأب زوجة الأب الثانية.
يحملون نفس الاسم يحملون نفس الاسم
نفس
لازم
الأب.
يلا يكونون أشقاء. بس هاي تعجبت بالكردي ما عندهم ما بس لا التوت براي حق.
اي والكردي ما يتزوج اثنين بس لا
شلون ما يتزوج اثنين؟ والله الكردي ما يتزوج اثنين.
هاي شغلتنا.
اوكي من ام مخلوق. ما أعرف يمكن who said that رسل. لا عندهم بس نسبة أقل يعني.
الكل زين العدد.
أي لا إحنا يدنا زايد عن اللزوم.
احنا طابقين الشرع خطية.
أي كلش. 4 إحنا.
هند هلا انت فهمت؟ عبير استاذ عبير.
ايه فهمت، شكرا سيد حبيب.
اهلا.
مرحبا.
اوكي.
I'm an only child. You might want to talk about hobbies. You have all the usual phrases like I really like running, I really enjoy tennis. A really good phrase, I think, is I'm a big fan of. I'm a big fan of go-karting. You can also say I am a keen and then a noun.
Yeah. About the hobbies يعني الهوايات. طبعا هاي الهوبي بتجي بمعنى الهوايات تمام. If we want to mention our hobbies, okay, while we're introducing ourselves, they may ask us these questions. What are your hobbies, right? So you can say, I am a big fan of football, or I am a big fan of kayak, or I'm a big fan of, football, okay? Even you can say, I am a keen, like skateboarding, or I'm a keen on like tennis. I mean, such a kind of different ways you can mention while you are explaining or introducing your hobbies to someone else, okay?
For example, I'm a keen runner.
Yeah, I am a keen runner, or I am a keen like swimmer, or I am a keen climber, okay? So these are such a kind of way to mention about your hobbies. What are we going to say in Kurdish? Can someone tell us how we are going to introduce our hobbies? شلون أسأل هواياتك عن خمك ساقي قاعدة بكردي ساقي. عادة أجر أم جملة بكين بكردي عادة ألين شيء I'm a big fan of مثلا football. ألين من جمهوري كسر سختي مثلا شيء دوغولي يعني هروا أو عادة خميا I'm a keen runner. كسيكا كزور هواياتي أما هوايات زور بكاري هواياتي مثلا راكبنا هواياتي دوغولي هواياتي يعني تنسى هواياتي مثلا I don't know video game. Okay, so in these two different ways you can mention about your hobbies.
Or I'm a keen tennis player. Now I've left this one till last because it really isn't as necessary anymore. But it's important that you know how to say it. It's age. We have the basic one. I am 25 years old.
Yeah, this one is very simple. You all know this one, I'm sure, because it's about how you are mentioning your age, okay? كلمة age تجي بمعنى العمر، صح؟ مثلا I am 25 years old. I am 10 years old. So any number, okay? You got it. Say exactly your number.
We can shorten it down. I'm 25. If you don't want to specify your age, you can say I'm in my early, mid, or late, and then your decade. 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, teens as well if you're really young. I'm in my mid-20s. She's in her early teens.
Yeah, see, we've got another way to mention your age without exactly mentioning your number. I mean, we've got some people, especially ladies, they don't like to mention their age in number. So you could say, okay, I am in mid-20s, or she's in her early teens. I mean, she's too young, she's teenager, okay? Teens تجي بمعنى teenager and زمن المراهق. Okay, يا زمن المراهق. Okay, teenage or teens. So you could say I'm in my early or 20s, or I am in my mid 30s or 20s. مثلا علي من 8 بيصالة يعني فكرتي كمان وين شيء لبيستا كانم لسيا كانم لتشلا كانم لتمني مراهقية أنا من همي هي يعني وتلا هجدة برخوارة مراهقة teenager يعني تينسن وبروسرو أبن بربا adultu أو هذا إيتر دواي تبا دكيت كان جا كيتو مثلا اللي لبستا كان بس كان بس لكان أو دكيت اللي راد بستي أوي أوكي ميد بمعنى أوي كلنا ورستي 20 زكانة أوكي I'm in my mid-20s and I'm in my late 30s and I'm in my early 20s لبداية كاني بستكانة يعني بداية السيكانة يعني لنا ورستي بيسكو سيكانة وتتمني بيصال سيصال يعني لا كوتايا كانت يعني أتواني بلي لا سيصاليا يعني مثلا بيصاليا بوش منشني أكيد يعني أجا كسر لحاجة صال كم تربوت مع التمني مراهقية أبو أتواني بلي she's in her early teens بس هاي إما لسرتاي جنجيتياتي وأغلى so in English we say early teens okay واضح يا جماعة number 9 no response why even in a chat there is no response I've got 43 participants whenever I say is that clear no question no comment nobody is going to reply me what happened today
روهالات مثلنا كان قصدها تحكي على العمر يعني مثلا أنا أقول الأيام بعدين أقول الرقم إنه هذا عمري for example أنا ما أحب أقول عمري بس راح أقول عمر مسلينا for example مسلينا 25 years old ما أحب أني أتكلم عن العمر أبدا أوكي for example آلاء 28 years old ما أعرف كبرتها ولا صغرتها خانم is the same like مسلينا she's 25 أوكي يعني هيك قصدنا أوكي 25 مسلينا yes she's 25 26 in between thank you واضح روهالات هلا اوكي thank you ها اي مثلا اي اقدر اني اقول اني بدايه الثلاثينات هاي هم حلو يعني بس ما اعطي رقم او انا بوسط العشرين I'm in the middle in the mid 20s يعني انا بوسط العشرينات مثل خانم ومسلينا مثلا هاي هم نقدر نعبر عنها نوع او مثلا اسهل لكم تعطوني الرقم وخلاص اوكي ثانك يو مشاريع الناجحة براحة الطرفين أواهين أو مناقشة آلاء said كنت أحب سفر وسياحة بس فشل يعني تزوجت فراح هذا المشروع قلت له هو الزواج يعني مشروع الزواج همنا مشروع سفر وسياحة طويل على مدى العمر That why she's laughing I don't know why thank you
okay let's get continue
in his late 40s you might also hear people say
so this part that sentence okay once you've got this one he's in his late 40s or she's in her late 30s يعني لكوتايا كاني سيكانة لكوتايا كاني تشلكانة بس يويتر ل سيسال زيادة أوكي مزيكا مثلا لتشصال طبعا أمانة كبمشي ودك كيدانا وقت جاي أكيدوا تنهم بس تك أويك خمانش بكردي أو مصطلحات أنا مالهم تقريبا للسيسال كان يعني لبستكانة يعني لكوتاي سيكانة يعني لكوتاي بستكانة يعني الله لتمني جنجيتياتي هالي سرتاي جنجيتياتي يعني لتمني مراهقياتي أما early teens سكبة معناه أوي أوكي يعني هي من بداية عمر شو اسمه من بداية الفترة المراهقة أوكي وأما ندريش بها بنشو أما هلا حاولتك كتوتي exactly number تو تحديدنا يعني هردو طريقة كراسة is fine وهردو كشي formal و academic okay you can use them everywhere but basically the most formal way is this one the other one which is about I'm 25 years old or I'm 18 years old is a kind of an informal way it's better to mention your numbers in this way I mean your ages same time while you're not going to mention the number you could use this style as well okay وتهردو طريقة كراسة هردو كي هي بهردو طريقة كتوت واني جابيتو والله من حالتك كتوبتي تحديدي رقم 8 خذنا ليه أتواني بم طريقة جابيتو أوكي أمانة شامي راستو عادة تانيش بكاري تحمل شوي
She's a 20-something marketing graduate or he's a 30-something accountant. That's if you don't know their age or you think it would be rude to try and guess their age. Now, the last point in this vocabulary section of the lesson, I want to talk to you about the dreaded fun fact. I've been to a lot of events, I've been to a lot of conventions, and I've had to introduce myself in a lot of English classes. And something that teachers and speakers love to ask you to do is give a fun fact about yourself. I must admit, I have asked my students to provide a fun fact about themselves. It's annoying because you have to stand up and say my name is, you know, my job is, and my fun fact is, and that can be really, really daunting, intimidating. To suddenly think of an interesting fact about yourself is really, really hard. So I highly recommend that you have a fun fact up your sleeve, a fun fact prepared. Think about an interesting fear, a weird like or dislike. A good one is always your pet, or a strange achievement or extraordinary experience.
See, while we are going to mention about our fun facts, I mean, those kind of things that is really fact in your life. We've got some people that they love animals, and also at the same time, we've got some people that always scared of it, okay? For example, the first one is an interesting fear or a word like or dislike. For example, I like dogs or I dislike cats or opposite. Or let's say about facts about your pet, all right? Or a strange achievement or extraordinary experience. You've got another experience, so you could use such a kind of expression. Let's get some example how we are going to mention our fun fact. تعرفين شنو معنى هاي العبارة fun fact؟
لا تشرب مي انت خاف تبول.
عفوا؟
حقيقة مرحة أو
يعني حقيقة حلوة.
طبعا حقيقة حلوة يعني fun fact. fun تجي بمعنى الحلوة. yeah. okay.
أو ممتعة.
بالضبط ممتعة or هيك طريقة يعني. أما خمان الله ينشي go fun fact.
حقيقة مسلية.
لا in Kurdish how we say this one fun fact? Who can tell us? Any idea? أو راسياني تو أتوانين بلين أو راسياني كتو يعني أو حزو أرزواني كراستيك لجياني تويا مثلا يعني ما بلين I don't know how to translate even this one into Kurdish إما تقريبا بوشي وبكارينا يعني أوشتاني ليه ترسم يعني أوشتاني زور حزم ليتي أوكي كسي كي ترسنوك يعني كسي كي ترسنوني أما أوشتاني زي بكاري بو طريقة أوكي ترسنوك يعني مثلا شو زانم بغيرة يعني شو قايمة يعني أما أنا ما لها هي مصلحتنا أم نمبر 10 point ليريا فاز لو أكا هم often fact يعني لسر personally خمان حمان أوكي so let's continue about sentences عشان نموني
I always
وردين
say that I have hypermobility and then I'll just show them my thumbs or dislocate my shoulder blade. That is twice in a month that I've done that on YouTube. I need to calm down.
or we can say encourage even we can say هو هذا اللي كان هنا كذا يا أخوي وتنشتكي سير أقرأ مثلا وكأخوي كي جاني شخصي فيلي هاتو مش كشيء كينيا هيج مشكلة فيزيكالية هيج نخو شيء كينيا أو تصرفي إيكا وكأخويك هي مثلا عشان كسيك من هي دي قد بنشاو زور أتلوك يعني بنجي زور أتكين يعني ياري بنجكاني زور أكان يعني أسأو بحركة لو سيكر دي شاني بوشة ودر أشاني على لو أنا جاري ما مانجي جاري منهم تصرف أبكر أوكي شون الله unconditionally إيكا ببيع أو يهستي ببكا إيكا شون الله غير إرادي أو اشتأكا أوكي so أمانة هموي أشنا سر جروبي شيء fun fact كان personal خد alright
Have a think. If you want to do bonus homework, share your fun fact about yourself, but this is optional. I know how horrible the fun fact can be. Now, I've given you loads of different options. I've given you the basics and then you can...
Yeah, and that part she just mentioned,
if you want to...
once you've got any kind of fun fact, please try to mention it in the comments below. Okay? Cheaterman here, which comment can he lesser fun fact can you put a hamana la papula trse, mana le melura trse. Okay, a man la calan chatrse, or shkliana or bizori. Okay, had Kasuba fish checked the hell, suck at trse hell, Shira at trse, مثلا يعني I don't know string achievement يعني extraordinary experience هيك تجربة كيسيري face كدولج يعني أو كترسك خويا هاتو يعني أو I don't know مش تيجا بوا بفن فاكت لجاني أو تصوري نكرر توقي أو ينكرر لجاني أبو كات بو achievement ها so كبي جشتوا قالتي بيلا تصور مناكر من أو بكم بوشتا يعني بيوم سيرة أو ما تسمعنا يعني بيوم سيرة أسلم مرحلة يعني أوكي كمان هم إيش مثل fun fact كا طبعا أما optional تولا هالشيء أما mention K is optional in case if they ask you about your fun facts you gotta mention this one if not it doesn't necessary but basically it's such a kind of question basically is happen between friends isn't it while you are sitting or gathering with your friends outside you may ask such a kind of things together or by time you will see each other okay.
To do bonus homework, share your fun fact about yourself, but this is optional. I know how horrible the fun fact can be. Now, I've given you loads of different options. I've given you the basics and then you can add on the options, but you'll be left with a lot of short sentences. Let's see how mine would look. Good morning, everyone. My name is Lucy. I am 24 years old. I am from Bedfordshire. I work as an English teacher. I am a marketing graduate. I'm a big fan of running and fitness.
Yeah, so see, she just starts to explain all the points without mentioning so many details. I mean, she started to introduce herself, I mean, Lucy, as an English teacher, about all the points that we got it. So first you have to say, good morning, everyone. My name is Lucy. I am 24 years old. I'm from that place. Or I work as an English teacher or any other career or occupation, it's fine. Or I'm a marketing graduate. She is working as an English teacher, but she graduated in marketing department. It's quite different, isn't it? Or the last part about this thing that she mentioned is about I'm a big fan of running and fitness classes, okay? She's a big fan of these sports, different sports, okay? So you gotta prepare something and write it in the comments below. I'm going to write something or I'm going to upload something in the classroom for you. Later on, you gotta answer or you gotta mention all these points, okay? Do you know what I mean? Guided la classroom post ekran bokan. Channel stream post ekran botan lesser away kahari ekran khotan. Okay? La commenta binusen. اما وكو رايتينك براكتس كان وبيانيش فيش هم مشتى مجموعات كانت اتواني خوي حازكا is fine ببي ام لستي ايرا جاباتو. Good morning my friend and good morning everyone. My name is مثلا Gardenia. I am 20 years old. I'm from مثلا Syria or I'm from Suleimani. I work as I work as a student, or let's say even you can say I am a student right now, or I didn't work anywhere, or I graduated in this department. We have people, we have participants in this, but they haven't graduated yet. So you could leave this part, is fine. You can say I didn't graduate yet. Okay. And then what are the hobbies? How you are going to mention your hobbies. You can say I'm a big fan of running, or I'm a big fan of sports or swimming, or I don't know, learning things and so on. Okay. تاكش لما بس نشي جماعات هو من بياني بهمات شيوا كان معلوماتك أو لسر خود لي لسر هوبيا كان لسر فاكتا كان تماني خود تخرجي في تخرجنا كردو experience إيش تهيانا. Okay, so today's lesson is finished. That video is finished. Now we are going to have the about 10 minutes about the preposition of type. If you do not have any question, can I switch to the next video? أنا كتبت كم جملة؟ Gardenia. جيهان. مثل اللي يشبه هاي المعلومات، أوكي؟ طبعاً عندنا طلاب ما تخرجت بالجامعة أو ما عندها شغل هلا، طبعاً فيكي لا تحكي أنا هدول مثلاً هدول الشغلات، أوكي؟ فيكي تحكي بالإنجليزي بس هاي شيء من البداية، يعني good morning everyone or good morning my friend.
جيد، أنا خياطة، أنا أنا أسوي أعمال يدوية.
طبعا أنا أسوي أعمال يدوية، أنا أشتغل بالبيت، أنا أشتغل ويا مثلا شو اسمه إيه هيك معلومات يعني شيء بسيط عن الحياة تبعك، كل شيء بالطريقة الحقيقية. أوكي. Good. So let's move to the next video.
وين بدنا بدنا يعني؟ عبد الله عجبتنا بهالحلقة.
ما في صوت.
Okay, so let's start again. So now we are going to start about the preposition of time, how we are going to use in, on, at, or by. Okay, so this video is about another teacher. So here is Lucy, but this one is another teacher. Even I shared her YouTube channel in your classroom, how you are going to subscribe her. So basically, if you want to subscribe any YouTube channel, you have to click on this, and then you have to open that button here right away here, and then click on all. It means you're going to see all her posted, right? And you'll get notification as well, especially if you have the YouTube application in your, like inside your phone. But this teacher her name is Emma, and she's going to explain, her YouTube channel is about, the name of her YouTube channel is M English, and she's going to explain all her lesson in very funny way. By the way, they are friends with Lucy. Emma and Lucy are close friends, okay? They are always sharing information and helping each other while they are explaining any English lesson. That's why I just wanted to share both teachers with you. Okay, so let's get started right now.
Hello, this is Emma from English, back with another lesson on the English YouTube channel. Now, a few weeks ago, I made a video lesson using articles in English. If you missed it, you can watch it up here. But in that video, I said that articles are one of the biggest problems for English students because they are the cause of so many grammar mistakes. And it's true. As a university English teacher, I saw these mistakes all the time. But coming very close behind mistakes with articles are mistakes with prepositions. Now, prepositions are words like these: in, on, at, by, with, for, over, under, of, to. There are many of them in English. And like articles, prepositions are difficult to understand. Sometimes the reasons why you should choose one over another, it's not really obvious.
Okay, so جماعة نحن رح نبلش هلا بالمحاضرة الجديدة تبع البريبوزيشن. طبعا البريبوزيشن بالعربي بتجي بمعنى حروف الجر خاص للوقت. اوكي، حروف الجر الخاص للوقت. مثلا preposition of time، عندنا اثنين prepositional time و prepositional place، يعني preposition الخاص للوقت و preposition الخاص للمكان. تمام؟
زمان.
إيه يعني زمان ومكان. You got this one, like you all may have experience, or let's say the idea about how we are going to use these three basic preposition in English. Basically, they are preposition of time, because we have others that is about preposition of place, just like under, over, or by. Basically is used with some kind of different places. Okay. طبعا ام فيديو باز لتشيكا امرو باز لا امرازي. I don't know how we say preposition in Kurdish. What do we call preposition of time? Preposition of time in Kurdish. I think we say amrazi. It's not in amrazi POND. Amrazi POND is articles. يلا جماعة كي قام سكوت ذكر ما كان بعمل ترجمة كل ما وقته. Preposition it is. It's not preposition. What did they say? Yes. بالضبط. How Allah كاتي Allah جنير أو واو. إمالي Allah بو أماني كاتان بو أماني تجني أو كاتي. نبري بالله وصفي شو نجا كان بو جماعتي prepositioning place. What time تجني Allah كاتي. Okay. Anyways, doesn't matter to get it in Kurdish. هنشت أصلاً لك كتير بالضبط بكوفيني معنا. فلام بشكل عام هنشت مع هين زي كلامنا وكو قاعدة كردي. باشا. So let's get started.
And sometimes there are exceptions and differences depending on who you actually talk to, whether they speak American English or British English. So what's the secret to these prepositions? How can you possibly know when and how to use them correctly? Well, the answer might not be one that you like. There's no simple rule, there's no one answer. Prepositions need to be learnt in context with the other words that they're used with. Trying to understand why we say in context.
Yeah, see, so what's the secret to this preposition? يعني هني أمرازانة شيء، يعني أولنا كاتيانة شيء preposition. Okay. يعني شنو صار تبع هاي الحروفات الجر للوقت خاص الوقت يعني. Or how can you possibly know when and how to use them correctly? وشون دنيا بيتوا يعني شون تأكيد باللويك وقوفوا يعني بشوي كراز باولين بكاري عليهم. Okay. يعني شلون نحن لازم نتأكد هاي ال preposition لازم نستخدمها ويا هاي الشغلة مثلا. Okay, so let's get started.
With the other words that they're used with. Trying to understand why we say in the car and on the bus will only end in tears and frustrations. By learning the phrase in the car together, all together, will make it easier to remember it and also to get it right every time. You're not thinking about which preposition, but you're remembering the phrase, all of the words together. Now, last week I talked about these prepositions, in, on, at, and by, but all when they're used to talk about place or the position of something. Let's meet at the library. He's in the kitchen. I'll see you on the bus. He's waiting by the car.
Yeah, see, that's true that we are calling these preposition of time generally, but sometimes it can be used in describing or mentioning or explaining something about any place or any position. For example, these sentences about, like after each preposition, we've got a place, right? Like library, it's a place. Kitchen is a place. Bus also, it's a place. Or the car also is a place, right? I mean, I know they are vehicle, but you got a place inside the car, or you got a place in the bus or on the bus, okay? For example, the first sentence is about let's meet at the library, okay? طبعا library بتجي بمعنى شنو؟ مكتبة. kitchen يعني مطبخ، وبس وكار طبعا باسو وباسو وسيارة كار. تمام. Let's meet at the library. يعني با يكتر ببينين يعني با يكتر ببيني خمان والين با كتب خانك يكتر ببيني. Okay. So let's meet at the library. I know library is a place, but basically you gotta use at with it. I cannot say let's meet in the library or on the library. It's better to say at the library. Let's meet at the university. Let's meet at the, for example, museum. Let's meet at the cafe. So see, you've got these places. You have to say you have to use at with them. What about the second example? He's in the kitchen. Kitchen is a place, that's true, but it's a kind of special room inside our house, right? You gotta go inside the kitchen. You gotta go inside the living room or your bedroom. You have to say in that case. He's in the kitchen, not on the kitchen, not at the kitchen. You have to say only in, okay? يعني نحن لازم نستخدم at ويا هاي المكان، مثلا بالمكتبة، بالمتحف، بالكافتيريا. يعني هاي صحيح مشان نستخدم هاي شو اسمه preposition at ويا هاي المكان الخاص. بس إذا عندنا الغرفة الخاص داخل بيتنا، مثلا المطبخ وغرفة النوم وهول، هدول المكان وغرفات خاصة داخل بيتنا لازم نستخدمه ويا in. مثلا Gardenia is in the kitchen, or she is in the park, or he is in the sitting room, or she's in her bedroom, or he's in his bedroom. Okay, we have to say in. I'll see you on the bus. طبعا how to tell you this part, like basically whenever there is a car or even the car or even the bus, it's better to say I will see you on the bus or I will see you on the car. It means I will see you inside the bus or inside the car. Okay, يعني راح اشوفك شو اسمه بداخل الباص، وراح تشوفه بداخل السيارة وداخل التاكسي حتى. لازم نستخدمه ويا on. He is waiting by the car. Okay, or she's waiting by the car. So you gotta use by next to the car because he's waiting by the car next to it. Okay? Is that clear? هلا واضح هاي المقطع؟ طبعا هاي بشكل عام إذا نحن بدنا نستخدم in, on, at, or by مع المكان خاص، مثلا بهدول المجموعات الموجودة بداخل الجملة. وبعدين راح بلش شلون نستخدم in بشكل عام، اوكي، و at حتى و on. تمام؟ خلينا نشوف.
If you missed that lesson, you can catch it up here. But today we're going to focus on these same prepositions, but for when they give information about time. I'll be there in 5 minutes. I'll meet you at 3 p.m. on Thursday. We need to be there by noon. So first, we need to be there.
Yeah. So now we are going to start explaining how we are going to use this preposition only with time. Okay. تعرف إن time تجي بمعنى الوقت. Okay. Time. يعني كاتبة كردي. I will be there in 5 minutes. يعني 5 دقيقة من اللي طبعا 5 minutes يعني 5 دقيقة هم قالين 5 دقيقة كاتا. اوكي راستا كاتا بلام علي 5 دقيقة ساعات كدبا مزبوطين وتو فرقي زور لقل أواك علي ساعات سيان ساعات دو يعني حاليا مثلا ساعات دوني وهرشانك فرقي هي لقل أواك كنا بركات بوشي وين وتو نالي ساعات أواني هتاوكو بليقات علي 5 دقيقة لبي أبي بلي in 5 minutes. Okay, I will be there in 5 minutes. يعني we will start in 5 minutes. So بيكال لشتا نسمو تعالى 5 دقيقة تسبيك يعني 5 دقيقة لقل أنا. Okay, same meaning. I'll meet you at 3 p.m. on Thursday. So I'll meet you at دي قد بلبري ساعات بتحتي تكراويه وتعتبر رقم مثلا ساعات حركة تكتب أمنا مبارا بضلي خدي فوري. It's fine. أنت ترد غير هذا الرقم تبع الوقت المناسب ولا الوقت المحدد كيف كن. نحن لازم نستخدم بطريقة خاصة يعني لازم نستخدم at ويا الوقت بس يعني ويا الساعة. هذا الرقم مو مهم لأنه هذا الشيء راح يتغير. أوكي. So نحن نستخدم at ويا الوقت. on ويا الأيام الأسبوع. on Thursday يعني باليوم الخميس. on Friday on Saturday أي يوم الأسبوع. اوكي at بشكل عام اما لغل ساعات زور بكارين كالين ساعات راسا ام بيانش تقريبا راهر من بس من ساعات والله نراد من بس من كان دقيقي داري كراس وهر ابي اني لغل بكارين كاتك بمشي ويقصد كي بكارين بس بشكل عام كاتك تو كاتك ساعاتك تحديد اكي هر ات بكارين اوكي at ساعات سي مثلا لساعات سي لساعات دوني وهر كاتب امنا برا اغورا بي ام و اي ام كاش اغورا وخطا نظام وكنت كاتك كتيش قصر اسر اواكي ودونيش بموتن تشكاتك اي ام وتشكاتك بي ام اون بكارير لقلها مو رجعاني حفتها اوكي لقل شتري شا بكاريا ويصور دوري ببي فيديو كاورن فيها كوتين فراجنا كوتين بو يعني بلان بشكل عام ات لقل ساعتها واون لقل رجعاني حفتها مثلا I have a meeting on Sunday we don't have English and computer lesson on Saturday and Friday or on Friday and Saturday see يعني ما عندنا محاضرة باليوم الجمعة ويوم السبت لازم نحن نستخدم on ويا هدول الاثنين يعني هدول يومين اوكي واذا ان الوقت مثلا انا عندي محاضرة بالساعة مثلا 12 بالساعة 8 بالصبح الساعة 2 بالظهر اوكي مثلا you have to say in English I have class at 12 or I have class at 9 a.m. or I have computer lesson or computer class at 3 لأنه أنا عندي وقت لازم نستخدمه ويا البريكات ديالي كرامها بو أبي أتبع بكاربي هنا. What about on? No, only with the days of the week. إذا شمّا حتى جمعة هج روجة قلي لقليا on بكاري. Okay. The last thing here is we need to be there by noon. خمان ألين شيء بقول ديالك لأن تقريبا حتى كوني ورو يعني حتى كو إيوارا أبي بقينا أو شيء يعني حتى كوني ورو أبي تاو من حتى كو إيوارا أبي سعيدين هرشتك حتى وكوكي خمان رقم by in English okay we need to be there by noon we need to be there by midnight or we need to be there by midday هركاتي كتير okay نون أكثر بتاري وبيتي بشكل اوكي هلا واضح؟
By noon. So first, let's go over the main points that we need to remember. At is used in reference to specific times on the clock or points of time in the day. In usually refers to periods of time, and on is used with dates and named days of the week. And by is used specifically with an end point of time, and it means no later than. Let's start with at. Use at for let's start with at. And on is used with dates and named dates, with an end point of time.
Yeah, so you got it. This part is about explaining each of these prepositions in a very clear way or exactly in these kind of times. For example, the first one is about at, how we are going to use at with specific times on the clock or points of time in the day. Okay, at noon, at midday, at midnight, or at 3 o'clock. Specific time يعني وقت المحدد. Points of time مثلا بالظهر قبل المساء قبل العشاء قبل الظهر هيجي وإن periods of time مثلا بوكاتيكي دياري يعني وقتك محدود كراوبة okay in 5 minutes in 2 hours we have to arrive in 10 minutes or we have to start or we are going to start in 10 minutes okay periods of time وقتا زمانك دياري كرا شون لكاتيكي دياري كرا periods بشكل عام بشكل بتاريين okay ما دياري probably on it can be used with two things that يقدم do points نسراو with dates طبعا date بمعنى تاريخية يعني كمان قليل باروار مثلا يوم وشهر وسنة كاتك كتحديد أكيد لازم نستخدم يومية on أوكي ويان أوتار أيام الأسبوع بوتار رشكاني حفتبل طبعا ويا هدول الاثنين اللي احنا نستخدم on with dates and named days of the week okay. What about by? We use by with a specific end time. Means specific end time. By noon, you have to arrive by noon. You have to start by like midday. You have to arrive by midnight. Okay, specific time. يعني وقتك محدد يعني وقتك معينة. Okay, diary كراو. No later than. ما بس تي away كألي by we have to arrive by noon. وهذا لو دران تردوانا كوي no later than. Okay, لو تأخير ترنبيت. كاتي كردو. Okay. يا جالي ويا امتحانك قلت هي قلت بو حاسبي اجالي وانا زورني يعني هاشتي كتر معيدة قلت هي ايش قلت هي لي ابي اما طواوكم هتا ايوارا ابي سايكم طواوكم هتا وشو فلو هتا هموي باي بفاري اوكي هلا واضح في سؤال اوكي I'll be in school at 8 p.m. Yeah, that's true.
And it means no later than. Let's start with at.
Okay, guys, so you've got a simple idea, or let's say general idea about the preposition of time, right? Tomorrow, we're going to start exactly from each preposition individually, how we are going to use them. And we've got a many sentences, and I will show you also many sentences later on. Because now we are late, computer lesson is going to start maybe after 5 or 10 minutes. I don't want to take time with you. Thanks for joining in the meeting. We will meet tomorrow at 9. Okay, have a great day. See you. Bye-bye.